Hey everyone, what's up? My name is AJ, and a couple months ago I put out a video to my family and friends where I revealed that I was living with HIV. And I want to take a second to touch on that video and just say thank you to everyone for all of your love and your support. Thank you for every like, comment, share, message, everything that just really inspired me and just really made it all worthwhile. Making that video was the scariest thing that I've ever done in my life, and I'm so happy that I did it. So just thank you so much. Because of all that love and support, I wanted to continue to be more open, about my status, and that led me to this next project. And what that project is taking the questions that I get from people about my status and living with HIV and putting them into this format. And that format would be a video format where I'd be answering questions and kind of giving my input and my advice and just putting it out to the world so that anyone could access it. So I thought I'd kick that off today, and how I thought I'd kick it off is with one of the biggest questions that I get, in which that question is how is dating living with HIV? I think it's something that people instantly freak out about when they find out they're positive. I know I did. When I first found out, I thought I was going to be forever alone. I would never have another boyfriend. I would never have sex again. And that just isn't the case. So I want to share that with you. Um, so in case you're wondering out there, you know, you have my opinion and you have my experience to kind of go off of. So how I feel about dating with HIV. Dating with HIV it's nerve-wracking, it's scary, but it's also exciting. And the reason I say these three is it's nerve-wracking because of the obvious. You don't know how someone is going to respond to your status, and it's nerve-wracking because you don't want to put time in, a lot of time and effort, and then it just stop because of this virus. So I do have that constantly in my mind of, how will someone respond? But, I have kind of experienced both worlds. I've had people who've been completely okay with it, and then I've had people who've been very iffy, and then I've had people, it wasn't, they couldn't do it. And one thing that I've learned through that is that it's okay for everyone to feel their own way. The most important thing is the way I feel, and how I feel is I'm very comfortable with who I am and what I'm going through, and I know I will find that person who is accepting of it. The second reason, or the second thing that I say is it is scary. For me, my biggest fear is to pass this virus on to someone else. That is my biggest nightmare. And that's always something that's constant in my mind, especially when I'm dating someone and I love someone. I would never want them to have to go through what I've gone through and to experience what I've experienced. And it's very scary to think that it's a possibility that they could. But I'm okay with that being in the back of my mind just because I think it keeps me smart and not reckless. And the last thing that I think it is, I think that it's exciting. It's exciting because when you do finally tell someone and they say, okay, that's okay, that is such an amazing feeling because you realize that you have found something that isn't just surface level. At least that was my case. As far as also the dating, like the advice that I would give to someone when you're beginning to date or you're dating for HIV is just to be honest and to be open, and to be upfront. That's how I handle it. I'm very much, this is who I am, this is what I'm going through, and I do that kind of a way to protect myself, just because I'm afraid to put a lot of time and effort in someone and then tell them and it, end. I'd rather say, hey, from the get-go, this is what I'm going through, this is what you should be aware of, because I do feel like they have the right to know, and I also feel like I've laid my cards on the table, and what's the worst that can happen now? So that's my advice, and I hope it helps some of you out, and I hope you walk away knowing that it's okay to feel these different ways, and you'll be okay, and you will find someone. Dating is never easy, and obviously not easier with HIV, but don't give up hope, and just learn to be comfortable with yourself as you begin to date, and be honest. And before you know it, you'll be dating, and you'll be extremely comfortable dating with HIV.